This is the Acton Camp, LARV Park. A lot of comments I read it said it's like run down and not that nice. I thought it was wonderful. But then we had a cabin for the night, and that cabin was superb. Very clean, very well done. They have teepees you can stay in down there, some bunk cabins where you just pay for a bunk, or you can just camp. Got a pool, hot tub. I'm not sure what's not to like, but anyway, that's the place. Happy trails. Hey, good morning from the Pacific Crest Trail 2026. Yes, let's see, day 42. And we just left our luxurious cabin at the Acton Camp LA RV Park. Again, to reiterate, highly recommended. I don't know where these so-called negative comments came from, but I thought it was great. Now, maybe if you're only camping, or maybe it's not so fun, but we had a beautiful cabin. They had a pretty good resupply options, a place to cook pizzas, no beer, one downside, but plenty of ice cold soft drinks. And yeah, so now we're on our way to Agua Dulce, and we should get there in time to have dinner at Maria's Mexican restaurant. So we're looking forward to that. Anyway, not quite as hot today. A little more windy, which is good because it kind of cools you off a bit. It's supposed to be cooler tomorrow as well, so that'll be good because we were definitely in the arid part of the desert and going eventually to the Mojave to cross before we get to the mountains again. So anyway, with that, happy trails. Okay, very windy, so you probably have a hard time hearing, but this is the view as we're climbing out of the Acton Camp LA RV Park, going into the Vasquez Rocks area. Beautiful. Okay, we're coming up on the tunnel that goes under Highway 12, I think. And they say it's a long, dark one, so we'll see here. Oh, there's water running through it, so that's good. All right, here we go. Oh! Ooh, ooh. Yep, long tunnel. Water running through it though. So I guess if you needed water, this would be great. Okay, well, I did kind of cut off a little bit in the middle there so it didn't bore everybody. But yeah, coming to the end of the tunnel. And not far from Agua Dulce and a nice lunch now. Awesome. It's kind of cool. We're walking, I think this is backside of Vasquez Rocks. I don't know. Anyway, interesting. We just went under Highway 12, so only 3 miles to our Mexican restaurant place. So here we go. Nice trail, huh? I mean, it's like very interesting. What would this be like for a campsite, huh? It's like right off the trail, but you'd be protected from the weather. Yeah, awesome.
Oh, we saw that.
Yeah.
Oh, it was witch's hat.
Yeah. Beautiful. Vasquez Rocks. Okay, good morning. Day 43 on the Pacific Crest Trail 2026. And we're hiking out of Agua Dulce. Good place to stop over, the Oasis. Reasonably priced. Nice looking shower and toilets, resupply store. Even has some Z-Packs items, buckles and snaps and stuff, extra tent stakes, etc. So free coffee in the morning, good stopover, and beautiful scenery this morning. We have a cloud cover, which makes it great for hiking through what would normally be a very hot section, but nice and cool today. With that, happy trails. Okay, top of the trail. We're on day 43 of Pacific Crest Trail 2026, and we're on the top of a hill, and I just thought I'd swing around because it's pretty awesome that you can see all the way out into the desert there, the mountains by the sea, and more mountains up north. Happy trail. Yeah, completely different now that we're off the crest of the hill. Very cruisy. It's like a stroll in the park here. Awesome. I don't know. Power company's got a helicopter there, and there's two guys working on this tower, and then there took two guys off of the tower at the same time there. Very cool. Good morning from the Pacific Crest Trail 2026, day 30 or 44. Yeah, so did almost 20 yesterday and had a reasonably good camp spot, kind of hidden away, and it was probably the last camp spot in that area. Pretty crowded on trail right now. I think we're either in the bubble or we're part of the bubble, but but there seem to be quite a few people on trail right now. And we basically are navigating between water sources. And pretty jungly, the trail today, so just thought you might like to see that. Anyway, I'm gonna have to pay attention now. Happy trails. Stayed here all season. Nothing is sure but this brand new tattoo. Well, good morning. Day 45 of the Pacific Crest Trail 2026 hike. We're one day out of Hiker Town. Had a good campsite last night. Long day yesterday, did 20 miles yesterday. And, you know, it's morning, hiking on the trail again. And beautiful scenery, birds singing this morning. Yeah, doesn't get any better than this. All right, happy trails. Okay, I think it's day 45. Up early, and now we're getting some water. Daily task, multiple times a day usually. All right, happy trails. This is an interesting carpet. It's almost covers a very wide area. All different colors. Pastels. Just some of the beauty on the trail. Yep, there's our desert. Almost there. Gonna be crossing the aqueduct tomorrow. Well, we're gonna at least get down there and get some beer and food tomorrow. And then we'll cross the desert aqueduct. Happy trail. Okay, Pacific Crest Trail 2026, day 45, 15th of May. Look at those clouds pushing in from the ocean. We're almost to the Mojave Desert, where we'll cross day after tomorrow probably. Anyway, beautiful clouds like velvet. Almost to the Mojave Desert floor. Should be most of the way down this afternoon, and in the morning the last 4 or 5 miles. But yeah, pretty intimidating. Gotta go all the way across that. All right, that's it. Happy trails. Good morning from the Pacific Crest Trail 2026. Very windy, but we're headed down to Hiker Town and then some food. Hopefully, beautiful scenery. Almost sloping off the mountain though. Okay, we are arriving to Hiker Town here. been some reports of like norovirus and all that, but we're gonna check and see if we can get a ride anyway. That's it. There it is. Yeah. Yeah, oh, that's Hiker Town. Okay, we're walking the aqueduct. Actually, we're walking the road, but I got up here to do the video anyway. Probably too windy to hear, but we're about 5 miles, 4 or 5 miles out of Hiker Town, headed for the horizon, and wind is whipping. But the good news is the temperature is very low, like 72. So if you got to cross the desert, this is the temperature you want. All right, with that, happy trails. Good morning from the PCT 2026. We are still crossing the Mojave on the viaduct, and had a very interesting night last night. We got partway down the viaduct road and the wind was whipping. I mean, it was gusting probably at least 50, 60 miles an hour. And so we set up our tent. I have to give kudos to Z-Packs. It actually withstood the storm. I thought it was gonna rip to shreds, but it stayed together. Every single tent stake with rocks piled on it stayed in, and later on in the night it finally calmed down, but it was quite a storm. Couldn't sleep. No way you could sleep. In the beginning of it, it was just too noisy, but anyway, we're now headed hopefully to get out of the Mojave this evening. About 16 miles to do today at a minimum. That gets us to the foothills. And somebody said there was trail magic down here, so we're hoping for that. But you never know on the PCT. With that, happy trails. So yesterday, you saw the pipe we were hiking along. The part of the aqueduct is in a huge steel pipe in the ground. The rest of it, I would say the great majority of it, is like this. It's underneath this concrete is the water channel. And so you're just constantly, you can walk on the road or you can walk on the concrete, just whichever suits you most. Anyway, thought you'd like to see that. Wind blowing hard, but we're still on trail. Crazy wind. Oh, look, it's getting blown off the trail. It's like 50-knot wind. It's crazy. Good morning from the Pacific Crest Trail, 2026. See the windmills down in the desert.